Welcome everybody to AMF Plainview. It is Sunday night, February 19th. Happy President's Weekend. And we are in for the final four of Ligbt's Big Winter Major. Let's see who has survived the 288 entries to make the final four. Up first, Mr. Eddie Cintron from Laurelton, New York. Eddie has a 165 club average, and he's getting 61 pins. And up next, Mr. Abel David from Franklin Square, New York. Abel has a 158 club average, and he's getting 66 pins. And next to Abel is Johnny Kim from Fresh Meadows. Johnny has a 160 club average, and he's getting 62 pins. And last but not least, Mr. Cameron Potts from Babylon, New York. He has a 175 club average, and he's getting 52 pins. Okay, bowlers, shake hands, and let's get this match rolling. We had a fantastic turnout over 3 days, 288 entries, a prize fund that paid out over $16,000. And today they're bowling for $3,000 first, $1,500 second, $750 third, and $500 fourth. It is going to be a great finish. We're bowling on the soul pattern, 39 feet. Scoring was a little on the high side, but it has been competitive all weekend. All right, up first on the left lane, Mr. Johnny Kim. And he's going to go Jersey. Oh, and he leaves the 10 pin. Not a bad shot for his first one on the camera. And here comes Abel David. As you can see, the cord coming from the back. I don't know if that's his glasses or he's listening to music to relax, but if it makes him bowl better, he's going Jersey too, and he leaves a 5 pin. So the nerves are probably, the heart's beating a little fast right now as these bowlers are trying to get used to not only a big crowd behind me, but also the fact that they're bowling for mega money tonight, $3,000 on top. Here comes Johnny's first chance at a spare, and he misses the 10 pin for a first open. It is a lot of murmuring in the back. Bowlers have been here for a while today. All right, here comes, let's see how Abel does on his 5-pin spare. Abel, look at this. Oh, he makes it. He wasn't very confident, but he did make it. Wow. All right. So now the handicap is actually pretty close. The one getting the most pins in handicap is Abel David with 66 pins. Next comes Johnny Kim with 62. Eddie Cintron gets 51. And the least amount bowler giving everybody pins is Cameron Potts, 52 pins. Here comes Eddie Cintron, and he goes high, leaving the 3 and the 6. All right, here comes the only lefty that made the final four shootout. Cameron got in the finals by leading the Friday night squad. He goes high, leaves the 4, 6, 10. A bad break. He got 2 byes, only had to bowl 1 round in the finals, and he took advantage of the short path through the shootout by advancing the 1 round. All right, here comes Eddie. Does he hold on? And no, he flags the 3-6. The nerves are showing on these bowlers, and Cameron misses all the pins. So 4 bowlers are up there, 1 mark after the first frame. A little bit of nerves out there, but you know what? This is what the Ligbt is all about. These aren't professional. These are handicap league bowlers. All great guys and all great competitors. All right, now let's watch Abel. Only spare maker here in the first frame, and he's getting the most handicap. This one's going to go Jersey too, and this time, oh no, he's going to have an open after leaving the 5-10. This is an incredible. Scores were high, believe it or not, all day, all weekend, but now the big money's on the line. All right, Johnny Kim, and he's going Jersey and leaves a 6-pin. Johnny Kim has never won an Ligbt title. He's been a member since 2014. His best finish is 200, so he's certainly going to better that today by quite a bit. All right, Abel, let's see if he can pull this 5-10 off. He's going to give it a shot. And he misses both of them. Good try, Abel. All right, so we've had 5 frames bowled, 4 open frames. So we are certainly starting off competitively. And Johnny Kim, and he misses his second spare in a row. Wow, so Johnny, 2 9 counts, 2 open frames. Huh? Yeah, me too. 10 in the pit, I got to say it, all right. I thought I'd be going all day not saying it. Way to go, Cameron. So our first strike of the match, and hopefully this will be contagious and get some of these other guys loosened up. Now Eddie Cintron, Eddie has no titles, and he's been a member since 2011. Oh, a good shot for Eddie, leaving the 10-pin. Great shot for Ed. Eddie's made quite a few shootouts, lots of seconds and thirds, but never taken home the Ligbt trophy. Hopefully today's his big day. Here comes Eddie's spare, and he's all over it. All right, Eddie. Okay. Donald Eubanks in the back. I apologize for that. All right, come on, Johnny. Let's see you get rolling here. 10 in the pit. Johnny knows if he doesn't have to shoot spares, he's God. Way to go, Johnny. All right, Abel David up. Started out with a spare, had a split in frame number 2. So let's see if he can get back marking. Abel from Franklin Square going Jersey. Oh, leaves the double wood, 3-9. Abel bowls out of Harrow Lanes. He actually has 2 titles in the club. He won at his home house in Harrow, and then the last title was out of South Levittown Lanes. He's been a member since 2013. Okay, let's check out Eddie Cintron and see how he does in his third frame, working off a spare. All right, Eddie, looks like he's loosening up. 10 in the pit. Yeah, there's a lot of echo here. All right, Eduardo. So now these bowlers are...
My father say that. I mean, what's his name? Steve. Come on.
You say it all you want, pal. All right, here comes Abel. Ooh, he misses the back pin, so Abel has his second open in 3 frames. Now Cameron Potts. Cameron shot a 794 series in the Friday night 8 o'clock squad to lead Friday night and get 2 buys. So he bowled fantastic. Abel actually shot 801 on Sunday at 2 o'clock to lead his squad. All right, here comes Cameron going way wide. Oh, he leaves the 5 count. So he doesn't lose wood since he's on a strike, but it goes to show you these lanes are not your typical house shot. All right, Abel, working on his open. Let's see if Abel can get his first strike. This one going a little high, coming down. This 10 is wiggling, leaves the 6-10. All right, here comes Cameron. Can he make it? Leaving the 4-7 for his second open on the right lane. So right now it has been a very low scoring affair as the bowlers realize they're bowling for over $5,000 in prize money. Here comes Abel. And he looks like he's covering this. No chop. He got worried, but he did not chop. All right, Johnny Kim. Johnny, a single gentleman. He owns a hardware store. And he bowls out of Astoria Bowl. All right, here he goes. Come on, Johnny. 10 in the pit. We've got our first double of the match. And here comes Cameron shoveling the ball way left and leaving the 7 count, the 1-3, 1-3-10. All right. So Johnny Kim shot 754 today at 4 o'clock to make the finals. Let's see. Eddie Cintron looking for a double. Come on, Eddie. Going Jersey. Knocks out the 10. Leaves just the 3. Lot of 9. Lot of 9.
Get it down the lane, baby.
Eddie works for Canon Industries. He's a technical, great spare for Cameron. He's a technical project manager. He's married with 3 lovely adult children. All right, Eddie Cintron looking for this 1-pin spare, and he's all over it. Great spare, Eduardo, for frame number 4. Okay, so we are now heading into the big frame number 5. And Abel David will be up on the right lane. He is working on a spare, has not struck yet here in the first 4 frames. All right, this one got a shot. Goes high, breaks up the split, leaving just the 6-pin. So he gets a 9 count, not a bad shot. All right, Johnny Kim right now. First 2 frames, 2 opens. Next 2 shots, 10 in the pit. Can he go for his 3rd strike in a row? Oh, this one's gonna go way left. Oh, and he leaves just the 3-pin, so that double ends, but he gets his 5th consecutive 9-or strike. LIGBT's no-tap jackpot was not hit today. It's gonna be close to $500 next coming Sunday over at AMF Ligbtour. That's Sunday, February 26th, the 1-in-4 cash-in tournament. Great spare for Abel. All right, here comes Johnny Kim looking for his first spare. Look at this, he's got a spare. Mark it down. Johnny Kim with a big smile. All right, here comes Cameron Potts. Cameron been all over the lanes here. This one looks pretty good. 10 in the pit. All right, way to go, Cameron. That was a good shot. Cameron using the 2-handed style, shovels the ball as a lefty. Okay. All right, Eddie Cintron on a spare. This one looks pretty good. 10 in the pit. All right, Eduardo. All right, Eddie.
Down but not out, baby.
All right, we are through 5 frames. Let's take a look at the scoring. All right, right now you see Johnny Kim on a spare, 129. Below him, also at 129 on a strike, is Eddie. And to the right is Abel David with 120 on a spare. And last but not least is Cameron Potts on a strike, 105. So we've got a great match.
Get it down the lane, baby.
Get it back down to where we were. Here comes Abel David. He's on the left lane. Frame number 6, working on a spare. All right, Abel. Going high again, and this time he breaks up the split, leaving just the 6-10. Okay, Eddie Cintron on a strike. Very close match. He is 2 pins behind Johnny Kim right now, but could take the lead because he's on a strike, looking for a double. Come on, Eddie. Mixing it up. 7 pins for. Way to go. Big double for Eduardo. Eddie takes an early lead.
Keep it down the lane, baby. Keep that speed.
Eddie looking for his first title. All right, here comes Abel David. Way to go, Abel, on a nice cover on the spare. Way to go. All right, Cameron on a strike, looking for a double in his 6th frame. Here comes Cameron. 10 in the pit. Best ball of the match for Cameron, and he doubled here in frame number 6. Let's take a look at this beautiful crowd. Packed in the bowling center. I apologize for showing you Bill Verney there, best electrician here on Long Island. He's going to sponsor many future tournaments, as he told me. There they are, my buddies. Oh, there's beautiful Cynthia. Way to go. And the big Sam the man. And there he is, Johnny Kim back to the action, and that's a double for Johnny.
Beautiful, I get big. Where's the justice? Where's the justice?
Well, she is beautiful compared to you.
I don't deny that.
Oh, we all agree that.
Compared to you,
I didn't want to give you too much of a compliment. All right, here comes Abel David working on 3 spares in a row. Oh! All right, a great ball. Should have been the strike, but he left a stone 7-pin. Next time Abel's on the video, we gotta ask him what music he listens to as he's bowling. And he's all over that. Great spare shooting for Abel. That's 4 in a row. Long way to go, Abel. All right, Eddie Cintron looking to hold the lead. He's on a double. This one's going way wide. Does it come back? No, he avoids the washout, leaving just the 1-2-8. All right. Now Cameron Potts trying to tell everybody he is very much in this match on a double. Can he strike? He can outstrike anybody for sure, but he's also going to leave some crazy leaves as he covers a lot of the lane. Here comes the shovel. This one he pulls it. 10 in the pin, and he tugs it right into the oil. And he looks great out there with a triple. All right. Big shot here for Eddie Cintron. Cameron Potts, by the way, is a photographer and a very good one. Oh!
Never doubt, baby.
Oh, the wind blew down that head pin. Nice spare for Eddie. As I was saying, Cameron, he took the pictures of the Christmas tournament. Did a great job. Check out Ligbtour.com under photographs, and it was all done by Cameron Potts. All right, here comes Johnny Kim. Come on, Johnny. Going high, leaving the 6-10. And we are into the 8th frame. He was on a double. All right, here comes Abel David, his 8th frame.
I got one.
No, I got it now. Here, can he go Jersey and get a break? Oh, a shaking 6-10. All right, so both bowlers have the same spare here in frame number 8. All right, here comes Johnny. No chop. Ooh, he breaks it off. Way to go, Johnny boy. All right. Johnny Carson's back from the grave. Two seniors are here in the finals. LGBT now guarantees his senior making the final shootout every tournament. 2 made it this time. All right, Abel David up there. And he makes the spare again. So Abel, 5 spares in a row. Way to go, Abel. All right, Eddie Cintron. Right. If he strikes here, he'll be down two sticks.
On Eddie, hurry!
Oh, a stone 9-pin. Oh, these bowlers are not getting a break here, folks. So that'll put him down 2 sticks, 2 pins, if he makes the spare to Johnny Kim with 2 frames to go. What a finish we have here. And Cameron, And Cameron Potts.
Eddie, no.
No, Eduardo misses the 8. So it went from a stone 9 pin to an open frame. All right, Cameron Potts in his 8th frame on 3 in a row. Can he get 4? Oh, and he leaves a stone 8 pin. What bad breaks this frame? A stone 7, 8, and 9 pin. Wow.
Down the lane a little more.
We are going to be in for some final 2 frames. Unreal. Oh my Lord. So 84. Okay, so Cameron makes the... Oh, he misses it.
Come on, Eddie, you in the game, baby.
Wow. So this match is getting tighter by the minute. All right, let's update this right now. Johnny Kim has got the lead. He's 13 pins. 13 pins ahead of Eddie Cintron, who's in 2nd place. Abel David is 22 pins behind. Going Jersey. Oh, another 9. He cannot strike. He's getting frustrated out there. All right, Johnny Kim, big 9th frame, up 13 pins right now. Can he hold the lead? This ball looks pretty good. Going high, no, leaves a 6-10, so his lead cut down to 11. And this match is far from over. What a great, exciting finish. Ligbt next Sunday, February 26th at AMF Ligbtour. Do not miss this event. 1 and 4 are going to make the finals each squad. Squad times are 1 and 3 o'clock. First prize is guaranteed at 1,000. Second 500, third 300, fourth 250. Great spare, 6 in a row. Consistency is his middle name. All right, Johnny Kim to keep his lead. Needs to make this spare. Does he go too wide? No, good spare, Johnny. So Johnny Kim is going into the final. Here is the key shot for Eddie Cintron. If he wants to get back in the match, if he strikes, he then holds the key because he could control his own destiny. Oh, he tried to leave another 8 pin, but this time it fell. What a great shot for Cameron in the 9th frame. All right, this is the key shot. Eddie Cintron needs a strike. Will put plenty of pressure on Johnny Kim in the 10th frame. All right, this ball's got a chance. It's got a chance. 10 in the pit.
Come on, baby.
What a big strike and a big time for it. All right, down 11 sticks with the ball. All right, we are into the final frame for Ligbt's Winter Major. $3,000 on the line. Johnny Kim is up first. Now, Eddie can go out for 264. Johnny Kim can go out for 265. So if both strike out, Johnny wins by 1 pin. Let's see. 10 in the pit. So he holds the wood lead, which is very important. If he had gotten 8, that would have cost him the potential lead. So he now controls his own destiny. All right, Abel David. Don't forget, second is 1,500, third 750, and fourth is 500. So these bowlers are bowling for big bucks, even if it's not for first. Oh, and he leaves another 610. So Abel David, a little frustrated, never struck here in his bowling in the final match. All right, big shot for Johnny Kim. Oh, that 6 pin falls around the 10, and now Eddie Cintron can come up and take his first title. All right, Abel David. And Abel Abel David going for another spare, and he's got it. 7 in a row.
One strike, Abe. One
Yeah,
strike.
come on, Abel. Everybody's rooting for you to get one strike tonight.
One strike.
All right, here comes Johnny Kim. He's going to finish up with missing the spare. 192 scratch, 254 with his handicap. Great bowling, Johnny Kim. So he's guaranteed his second place finish. The best Cameron can do is 252. Abel with a strike will finish with 232. All right. And oh no, he's not. He's going to get a jersey. There it is! There it is! He finally got a strike. He'd rather strike than win first prize. Way to go, Abel. So he finished with 166, 232. Now, if Cameron spares and strikes, it would be a tie for third and fourth. If he strikes on his first ball, he can come in third. Now, here's the shot. And he needs a double. Here's the first shot. Going high. Goes high. Coming across. Coming across. No! And Johnny Kim has got the $3,000 winner's check and the champion of LIGBT's Winter Major here from AMF Plainview. Here comes Cameron, tripping up the 6. He's trying to come on down. So he'll get, he can get second place with 252. Wow. All right, here comes Eddie Cintron making the spare. Way to go, Eddie. All right, so Eddie's going to finish in the 240s with his handicap. All right, this is for second place. If Cameron hits here, he overtakes Eddie Cintron. So this is a $250 ball, the difference between $750 and $500. Here comes Cameron. He needs them all. Going high. Jersey strike, and he gets second place. Wow. So he's going to fall just 2 pins short of the title. 254 to 252. But he'll finish with $1,500 runner-up money. Eddie Cintron's going to finish in third for $750, and fourth goes to Abel David with a $232. All right, here he comes. Oh, gets the 6 count. It's not going to hurt him. Finishes with 179, 240 for third place. Great bowling, Eddie Cintron here at the Winter Major. Here comes Cameron to finish up his second place finish, and he throws it left and puts 9 in the pit for a 251. Here are your final scores. First prize, Johnny Kim, 254 for $3,000. Second place is Cameron Potts, 251 for $1,500. Third, Eddie Cintron, 240 for $750. And fourth was Abel David, 232 worth $500. And let's see, Johnny Kim, turn your check around. Show your trophy, show your check. There it is, $3,000, his first LIGBT title. Congratulations, everybody, and thank you for joining us. Have a good night.